What's going on, everybody? It's your boy T, back with another Dokkan Battle ASMR video. And today we are going to be running through this new story event that we have here. It's the Faded History Saiyan and Rebellion story event. It basically covers like the events of the Bardock movie and like the flashbacks with King Vegeta and all of that. So as soon as Dokkan decides that it wants to load in, that's what we're gonna be tackling. I may just do a cut right here if it takes too long, but I'm gonna keep talking regardless. This story event is where we can get the new Krillin. If I'm not mistaken, this Krillin awakens into a Krillin and Vegeta, I think is what it does. Hold on, I'll be able to tell you guys. Yep, Krillin and Vegeta. And I'm pretty sure that Krillin and Vegeta is going to Easy A in part 3. And that'll probably be really good. So, here we are, just on the board. The last one took a really long video to do because I did it all the stages, and I went through and did the ZR missions for them as well. So probably what we do here as well. Just so we can get a good amount of gameplay in. How have you guys been doing, man? Hold on. Jesus Christ. That's like the second video in a row. My boy has called me while I'm recording, so I have to tell him I'll call him right back. But I'm doing pretty well. I have been just dealing with school and regular everyday life stuff. I talked about it in yesterday's video in my whisper ramble, so go check that out. But yes sir, regular everyday stuff has just been going on. I find comfort in making these videos because I'm not gonna lie, life has just been throwing some stuff at me as of late. Just been throwing a lot at me, and been trying to navigate that. So while I'm trying to navigate that, I need something that I can do on the regular, which kind of brings me back and keeps me grounded. And I think that this does the job pretty well. Let me put on the revenge tag. There's not many revenge characters, and there's not going to be a ton of Warlock friends, so I'm just kind of going to use random leaders just so we can make it through the event, okay? So, doing what we can do. Kind of like in life, just doing what we can do, you know? I find great joy, and I take great pride in just this channel. And I'm so happy this channel. I was telling my boy Christian the other day, I was like, this might have been earlier today actually. I was telling him, I was like, like my first 100 subscribers, it took me from December until May to get. And then from May until now in September, I'm almost at 4. And honestly, I hit 300 at the end of July. So in like a little over a month span, we've gone up almost 100. It'll be 100 very soon. And that's usually how YouTube grows. Once you hit a milestone, it's kind of easy to keep rolling from there. Easier anyways. Until you kind of eventually plateau out for a little while. Then you'll start going back up and plateau out and maybe go down a little bit, YouTube is like a roller coaster. Growth isn't linear, but general rule of thumb, once you pass a milestone, it's easier to keep going than it was to get the first whatever milestone, I've just been happy about that. Been getting consistent views, been getting a lot of support from returning viewers, but a lot of new viewers too. And I like that. I like the fact that you guys find some level of comfort in this. I just try to do a lot of the content on my channel that I know I wanted to see on ASMR YouTube and could never find. So, not really the whisper rambles, but like the ASMR podcast, this Dokkan stuff, the Kakarot stuff, which I need to get back into. I've just been struggling to find, the time for everything. It's all just, really fun to me. And it's stuff that, like, I wish we had more of. I like the videos with the triggers, all the tapping and mic scratches and item rubbing, all of that. I love those videos too. But I kind of just think that my lane is kind of here. I've always had a natural inclination to ramble. And I really like the games that I play. So I'm kind of settling into like my little niche. And I appreciate the fact that you guys are coming along for the ride. Because it just shows me that some of you guys like the same kind of stuff that I like. And it's also helping you relax, helping you sleep, whatever. Most of the time now, I don't really sleep from ASMR anymore. I mostly just use it for relaxation. Believe it or not. Well, actually, I take that back because every time I take a nap, I watch ASMR and it helps me fall asleep. But mostly, I'm using it for relaxation during the day. You know what? Let's go ahead and transform. Let's just get one of these. One of these little animations, baby. I use it for relaxation during the day mostly. It just, I don't know what it is, man. Like, I can't really explain it. You guys get it, but like, it's hard to explain ASMR to people. It just helps, man. Like, it just really helps. It really puts you in a calm state of being, and you really can just relax and just ease up. Tension really goes away, and it really just because it would just calm me. It would just calm me, like calm me before I go into work, and just, loved it. I still do it. I just don't do it as much because I don't work right now. So let's get the second run through in of this story event as well. On ZR this time. Not gonna make much of a difference, but doing it for the stones, baby, and for the content. But yeah, man. Oh, we got one more stage, and then we'll run it back. Especially with Dokkan ASMR, there's like no Dokkan ASMR on YouTube, like none whatsoever. Wasabi, and then some randoms, like, but nobody doing it consistently. So, oh man, dang. I figure this is good, because a lot of you guys tell me all the time, like, man, I really like this. Really like the Dokkan ASMR, so I know you guys like it, so I appreciate that too, because, I just wished when I was looking for it before I started to create it, I wish there was more of it, because I like watching Dokkan videos, but sometimes I want to watch a Dokkan video, but I kind of want to watch an ASMR video. It's like, why not be able to do both at the same time? I wish I had enough money to do like summons. That's another reason I kind of want this to take off. Like, I want to invest the money that, like, if I ever start making money on this channel. Actually, you know what? When I start making money on this channel, I want to invest almost all of it back into the channel rather than into my lifestyle. And that's one of the things I definitely want to do. Like, I want to use that money to be able to buy stones and do like ASMR summons when new units come out, because I just feel like that'll be super duper fun. I always watch Wasabi's videos, like his summons, even like his old summons. I go back and watch them, but being able to summon at the same time, or seeing people get hype over the new units, but in ASMR format, that just sounds really fun, And that's the whole goal here. Just to have as much fun as possible. YouTube is fun. Just editing videos is fun. Creating videos is fun. At least for me, it's fun. I have fun doing it. It's just that when I start to treat it like a job is when it starts to become unfun. At least that's how I used to be. But now it's kind of like, with the stresses of life, I kind of find solace here, Even though I do take it seriously, I find solace in this, in just doing this. I think I've taken the pressure off of myself to produce, though. Like, I think that's part of the reason why this is more fun than it was when I had burnt out on my other channel. I had so much pressure on myself to put out like super duper quality videos and make sure they were tippity top, and was competing with other people in the Dragon Ball space, and it became unfun, like I said. It became more about the things surrounding my videos than the videos themselves. It wasn't that I wasn't making videos I wanted to make, it was just that I was pushing myself to make like high quality stuff to be able to keep up with the other people in the community, and that wasn't necessarily what I wanted to do. And so now I've kind of just settled back into what I want to do, what I keep saying it helps relax me too. So it's great. It's great. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm ready for this Gohan to get an easy A, the SDR Ultimate Gohan. It's about time. And I'm ready for him because I don't have Tech Gohan. So I need a Hybrid Translator. And I think he's going to be really good once he gets his easy A. He was the second category leader, well, third, because the first two category leaders were dual with Omega Shinran and Tech Gogeta. That was like, what, 4 years ago at this point? My goodness. I still remember when those units came out, like the day. Time just goes by so fast, man. So fast. That's when I was still playing Global. So I had pulled Gogeta, and the whole to be released thing was going on. So I had to run him on a tech team with my Angel Goku as the leader back then. That was, man, it was so fun though. Like, but I wish I could use the 150% though, because what was the content that we were running back then? I don't think there was necessarily any hard content back then, but it just would have been nice, you know, seeing the crazy attack stats, seeing the crazy defensive stats. Jeez. I guess for Boss Rush, because that was back when Boss Rush used to be actually challenging. You know, used to actually struggle with Boss Rush, you know, and actually had to use items. They've made, man, they gotta really up the difficulty. Like, they gotta add in like a new stage that just gives more medals, but it's actually like hard. Like, I feel like they should make a new difficulty that drops 10 medals per run, but it's like Super Battle Road difficulty all the way through. Like, I don't understand what the negative to that would be, you know, and maybe I'm ignorant, but I just can't see that being an inherent negative in any way. Like, introducing a whole new stage, like, and being like, okay, this one, instead of 7 medals per run, it's 10 medals per run. So you cut out like a good 2 to 3 runs, you know, because in order to get enough medals, you have to do 11 runs. Unless you use the boost, but without the boost, it's 11 runs to awaken a unit. And with that one, you would cut that in half. You'd literally cut it to 6. But the difficulty would be higher. So it'd be like a Super Battle Road stage, like, you know, like you would actually feel the damage from normals and from supers, and you'd actually have to pay attention to your team composition when you're going for medals, you know, like, and not just take any random old team in there. Like, I just don't understand what the negatives to that would be, you know. Like, I think it would make the game more fun, you know, like grinding for medals would actually be a decent grind. Like, you'd actually want to do it because it's not so mind-numbingly easy, you know. I don't know. Just ideas that I have. I have a lot of ideas for Dokkan. I've had a lot of ideas for years, and some of them have been implemented, some of them not. Most of them not. But you know, I think that version C, it's unfortunate that it's coming out in parts. I don't really like that, but I hope it introduces a lot of good things into the game. Some of what we know is coming sounds pretty good, but I just hope there's more. Well, there's gonna be more, of course. that's still profitable and still, making money. It just needs to be overhauled. Like some of the UI elements they've been getting better at, and that's great. But it's a lot of small things that add up into a big project that just need to be worked on to make it more modern and keep it fresh, somewhat. And I don't even think it's a lot of gameplay stuff that needs to be changed. Like, I Dokkan's appeal is in the team building. The only issue is there just needs to be more content. Like, with this, like I said, there just needs to be more stuff that takes the team building into account. And I think they've done a good job with, like, the Legendary Vegeta event, the Legendary GT Goku event, at just introducing more stuff into the game that just takes advantage of the team building and makes you think and strategize about what teams to actually bring and what is going to get you the best results, because that's where the game's strength is. And I'm glad that they're playing to their strengths. I just think that they should do it a bit more, that's all. That's all. But yeah, that's the last little run. So I'm gonna wrap this video up here, man. Let's see. If I have enough stones, then I'll do a summon and I'll make sure I record it. And I'll make a compilation of all of my summons, because I have one of them recorded already. I didn't really pull much, but I have one recorded. And I could do like a compilation of summons so that you guys can see all of the stuff that I've pulled over the course of this celebration. So that should be fun. But in terms of this video, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up there, guys. I want to thank you guys for watching. This has been your boy T, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out.
Hi, how are you?